máa lọ gbá basketball pẹ̀lú Dáre Aládé yes mo tiẹ̀ wá ń ṣe Dáre gangan ẹ̀gbọ́n àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n Dáre was still young then so a máa ń lọ gbá basketball ní ìdílé so ìjọ tí mo fẹ́ consume tí mo fẹ́ attend to bàbá mo mọ mi ní gbáàgò mo mọ mi ní ṣé ti ró pàkì ẹ̀
ibi ọba ti ń dá ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ọ́n á pọ̀pù mi ẹ̀ tó bá pọ̀pù èlò wà máa rí bóyá slide lọ ọdún ọ̀pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọdún ọ́n á pọ̀pù ẹ̀ wá sókè so I cannot see the moment is coming up it become more greenish tó bá lò greenish yẹn ní you be see the slope thickness the slope lọ́sọ̀rọ̀ bóyá slope lọ́sọ̀rọ̀ ni wọ́n á pump omi ẹ̀ so you kú ní gan ó gbàgbọ́n lọ́nu wọ́n máa wá sí ṣe máa jump something ọlọ́run is his God something just gbọ́dọ̀ sí lọ́sàlẹ̀ ẹ̀mí lẹ́sìn mi ò dẹ̀ mọ́ sún yìí
mo ti mọ mèrè
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọlọ́run something just lifted my feet from that bottom wọ́n sókè ní gbọ́dọ̀ sí mi ò dẹ̀ mọ́ sún yìí wọ́n wá rí mi bàtà sí àwọn rẹ́sítọ́rà ti dé wọ́n tún kọ́ lómi dé lọ́jọ́ àmì ṣe àti pé ibi mo tún já sí yẹn gan kò tún dé jù otherwise I would have even reached the surface ó jì ju height mi lọ and I was a boy then bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wàá ti di so there's another one smaller one for ọmọ kéèké ìyá ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ń ṣe ìwé fẹ́ o.
wọ́n láwọn section for the kids small children.
kéèké o yẹ
bóyá ló pàkẹ́
àti bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ti stop mi.
ẹsẹ̀ mẹ́ta ìgbésẹ̀ wọn ń wà tó ń fa ẹsẹ̀ mi. kò dẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ kan tó jì jù lọ títí bọ́ àwọn ọ̀gbọ́n fún ìrẹ̀lẹ̀
I did it. I've done baptism for it. I did it again freshly. Because I just tried. I don't want to formalize all the applications stuff. I did it again. I'm a woman, my shit.
wọ́n lè mú gbá ẹ ti mú gbá tí ó bí ẹ bá ti wú wa.
Àwọn guys ń ṣe àwọn bàbá yẹn wọ́n wà fún ọdún láì when they hold your close your mouth, you hold your close your mouth. After one step by one,
Mike. Wele omi gbogbo èdè ìlú fún ọ̀gbìn. Ilé ìwé wa délé ń gbà pàpàgọ́
bí a tó lọ fẹ́ kí ni ní owó lẹ́kìlẹ̀ wa.
sáìsì ẹ̀ wà ń bí báyìí.
ó ní àwọn ti mú kankan bó jẹ́ ṣe gan.
Ó fẹ́ bá ń tẹ owó ti dé.
Lẹ́yìn oúnjẹ ń lọ ní
ọgbà ipò tí ẹ̀dá ìpín control mechanism wà lọ́wọ́.
Nípa bá ti fẹ́ báyìí.
Good morning, viewers all over the world. You're welcome once again on the program. It's a brand new week, a brand new day at the stand. Monday morning, the 5th of May 2025. Welcome all the global viewers at the stand this morning. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate your consistency, your kindness, and support on the platform. We appreciate all of you. All right, please let us do away with derogatory statements. Let us make sure we respect each other's opinion in the comment section. It's very, very important. And I welcome all the reviewers all over on the platform this morning. You're welcome. Mr. Vincent, good morning to you. Thank you so much for
Good
joining
morning,
us.
our global audience. Good morning, Nigeria. For us. It's a new day, a brand new day, and a brand new week, and we are set to go.
All right, thank you so much. All right, in the news this morning, VDM, that's very dark man. I call him very dark black man. Yeah, his arrest has sparked outrage in the society, and which we need to discuss this morning. Yeah, he went to GT Bank to make some complaints about how the mother's, how her mother's account was being, how money was deducted from her mother's account, and unfortunately for him, he was arrested by the Economics for Financial Crimes Commission, that's EFCC. This Nigerians are reacting to this morning. It started last week Friday. Yeah. So and over the weekend there have been so much talks about this, and which we'll be discussing this morning. Also, a tragic incident in Sokoto as regards the attack on the citizens of the state by the terror group Lakurawa. Yeah, Lakurawa has intensified efforts in killing uh, citizens of Sokoto state, and which we need the Nigerian government to be proactive in combating the issue of insecurity in the country. All right, the Daily Trust newspaper is here with me this morning, as well as the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Let's see what they have on their front pages. You're welcome on the program once again. I really appreciate your contribution this morning in the comment section. I have some viewers already saying hi, contributing on the program. This is Mike Chooks, and I say good morning to you in the comment section there. David EK is also here, all the way from Mexico. He's watching us, and I say good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us today, the 5th of May, 2025. All right, we've not really discussed anything about Verydarkman on this channel, but I think today we shall be doing that. Of course, there have been reactions to what is currently going on with very dark black man. Akin James, good morning to you. You're welcome on the program. I say happy new week. All right, to Mrs. Noma, Mr. Ben Osadieye, we say good morning to you. We appreciate you all the way from Germany. Thank you so much for always contributing on this platform. We say thank you. All right, to our lady, our lady, Tina, all the way from California, United States of America. I welcome you on the program, and I say good morning to you. And she has blessed some of the reviewers on the platform this morning, which I'll be doing the needful after the program. I believe some of the reviewers will be greeting her on the platform this morning. Mrs. Tina in the US, California specifically. Yeah, we appreciate your kindness, your support on the platform. Thank you so much. All right, King Gary, we also blessed our reviewers. That was on Saturday, the Palace of the Palace. We say good morning to you. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support as well. To Miku Great, we say thank you as well. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. All right, Matthew is here with us this morning. Thank you so much for joining us, Matthew. We appreciate your presence here this morning. Okay, quickly to the papers, the newspapers. Poverty rising in rural areas, says World Bank. Poverty rising in rural Nigeria, says World Bank. Nigerians worse off than 64 years ago, says Africa Development Bank president. That's additional, Femi additional. That's Akinwumi additional. Sorry, Akinwumi additional. Nigerians worse off than 64 years ago, says Kiyomi Additional. That's the president of African Development Bank. Presidency faults Additional's comments. Action Aid blames corruption. On to the next one. How Boko Haram attacked Yobe military brigade, killed 4 soldiers. Flight disruptions. Passengers narrate ordeal, experts suggest solutions. Now to the down part of the paper on the attack unleashed by this terror group, Lakurawa in Sokoto State. Lakurawa mounts massive attack in Sokoto, kills 13 hunters. 13 hunters have been killed by this terror group, Lakurawa. Let the government do the needful. That's just what Nigerians need. We don't want excuse. No excuses. Do the needful on the killings of Nigerians. That's the rate among Nigeria's rural dwellers. It's 75%. On to the next one. The farmers block or a lake road. Page 9 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. On to the next one. Down the paper, written boldly, 2027, the defections alter South-South political configuration. That is on page 22 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. To the next one, coalition with on article Obi on harmonization of structures, plans to unveil party this month. We are ready, says CPC caucus. AFDB unveils $20.95 billion 5-year strategy for Nigeria. This is on page 5 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. To the next one, federal government vows to address 4 trillion naira debt crippling Nigeria's power sector. You can go to page 5 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper to see this story. Oyebanje breaks 18-year-old jinx, completes Ado Ifaki highway. Now, to page 3 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, police Amotekun clash in Ondo over arrest of suspect. 6 injured. Police Amotekun clash in Ondo over arrest of suspect. 6 injured. You can go to page 3 of the Nigerian Tribune to see this story. Now let us see what our viewers are saying in the comment section. It's very, very important. We'll see what they are saying. All right, please make sure you subscribe on the channel as well. Comment and share. Very, very important. You do that. And to Hakim Bada, additional, we say thank you for always contributing and for always telling people to share this program. All right, Tunji is here. Okay, sorry, Truth Ninja TV. Good morning to you. You're welcome, Frank Omoregbe. Right, we appreciate you for coming this morning. Matthew is also here. Art is here. Jay Bless. Good morning. Azuka Emmanuel is also here. Sunday in Bay. We appreciate your contribution and say good morning to every one of us this morning. We have Ayodeji Ola Toregun. Good morning, all the way from Ibadan. He's watching us. Wow, thank you so much for joining us this morning, all the way from Ibadan. That's all your state. Yeah, Sled Song. Does anyone know where? Thank you so much, Sled Song, for joining us this morning. Omoregbe Igbinoba, we appreciate you. Good morning, everyone. Omoregbe Igbinoba, we appreciate you. Coco Prince, we appreciate you. I also appreciate Koiki TV, Koiki Media for joining us last week. We appreciate him. And I hope Koiki is also here this morning. I think he loves this program. All right. Only good morning to you. Happy New Week.
Happy New Week. A new day, a new dawn. And we thank God for life. We thank God for His blessing over us, protection over us. And I want to thank the viewers too that have been there for us, man, because without them we cannot be, and without they cannot, enjoy this platform that is global already. Talking of city stand, and it is going to still go, viral, globally, we go.
Thank you so much for joining me this morning,
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Mr.
It's a
Kunle.
pleasure.
All right, we're talking about the arrest of Verydarkman that has sparked outrage in the society. So much controversy surrounding the arrest of Verydarkman. We don't know if it was a setup by GT Bank or it was an carried out by EFCC officials. But we shouldn't forget that it was at GT Bank in Abuja for a purpose which is of affecting many Nigerians. Are you getting that? Many Nigerians. The matter of deducting money from people's accounts without their consent and all of that. And at the end of the day, he was nowhere to be found. But currently, he's in the custody of the EFCC. What do you have to say, sir?
What I have to say is, it may have a good motive to go and complain, because I cannot, stand for the banks themselves. There are a lot of corruption going on in the majority of the banks we have in this country, but the route he took was the wrong route. You see, you are a state actor, I can say likewise, and all eyes on you. Such a movement, he ought to have engaged his lawyer to embark on that. Legislations against what's it called, against the bank. And you see, that man, as I see him, I really want to know whether he's an activist or is let me just let him clarify. I can't clarify his stance the way, whether he's an activist or not. If he's an activist, then he has to have a lot of supporters that will, be behind him. And I could see that he's getting some support. Yes. I could remember Don Jazzy gave him 100 million for his, good will he's doing to the nation. I can't write it off, but let it be more constructive than, all eyes on him now. And let his agitation be more constructive, like going to the, what's it called, the GT Bank, to disrupt the activities there. I think it's not welcoming. He has a lawyer that can engage on, and the lawyer will start firing.
But he didn't go there to disrupt activities.
What did he go there to do?
He went there to make complaints.
To make complaint. Then after the complaint, what happened then?
An arrest was carried out by the EFCC.
There must have been.
At first, we didn't know it was EFCC that arrested him.
Okay.
Later, we got information that he was arrested by the Economic Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Though there has been this drama going on between Verydarkman and EFCC. I think I've been following that up for some time now. He said that institution is corrupt. He has been saying it, for some time now. And don't you think that there is a target at activists like Verydarkman to silence them on the matters or important matters of the nation?
If I were a Verydarkman, I will bring out some fact check for the EFCC man to, we can't just go on air and start, demolishing a body that is highly recognized, and the EFCC guy on throne now. Give it to him. It's not that I'm just saying anything. Give it to him. It's one of the most prominent. It's one of the most active EFCC we've never had. It doesn't make noise. It doesn't do any other thing than to get his target. And to me, for that Verydarkman or Darkman that is saying any other thing contrary, I think it's going political. And I think it should just exempt the EFCC man out of it. Everybody is praising that man. He's a silent achiever and is getting things done. And majority of the success we have been seeing, right, with the Boko Haram, the Lakurawa, I think is part of this success we've been seeing. So to me, EFCC man should be stay out. They should just exempt him out of this crisis. To me, Verydarkman, he has his cross to carry. Let him go and carry his cross. I cannot say I'm supporting or I'm against anybody now. He's the one that is having issues with the GT. Let him go and sort his issues with the GT constructively. I keep saying constructively.
constructively. Those certain situation that you don't need to be.
But you get a lawyer. Sue the madness.
Thousands or hundreds of Nigerians have been complaining about GTB.
Yes, sue the stupid, bank. Sue them off, man. You can't just come in and create issues in the bank. They will
What issue did he create in the
what
bank?
issues? His presence alone in the bank without his lawyer. He has to.
So as a citizen of Nigeria, are you saying he doesn't have the right to make a complaint?
He has a right, but I can say
don't he have,
his lawyer will.
Are you saying he doesn't have the right to go to the bank?
See, my brother, when you ask
by the status in the society,
which status? Yeah, the people there, I can tell you, there are some people that don't even know that Verydarkman in this country. There are a lot of people that don't even know him. I'm serious. So what we say now is, if you have an issue with an organization, you can't just walk alone. Get your lawyer. The Falanos are there. Get them and let them sue the madness of the banks.
Are you telling us that this is a warning to people that stand for the voiceless in the society? Because he represents the voiceless in the society.
Every people that you see,
and we can't remove the fact
that for the voiceless, they have been monetized. Let me tell you, more money has gone under the drain.
So are you saying that man is monetized?
You think he's doing that for free? There are some people funding him likewise. My brother, you see, we are not in what's it called?
We are the ones funding it.
We are in a country, the Nigerian.
You know how many battles he has fought?
You say what?
You know how many battles he has fought in the past?
Is it the one that will start fighting battle? People like us, we need to fight battle. But when we see that it is time to be constructive with our engagement, we have to apply. You can't fight government. You see, that is why you always put ourselves into the down drain, and when the bubble busted, we now start crying.
I'm sure the Rata family will be here this morning. You have to be very careful.
Whose family?
They're going to roast you this morning.
Whose family?
The Verydarkman family. I'm talking about his supporters.
They've been here for years and they've not been able to roast me. And I think the worst of it is they should bring gun and shoot me down. And that's what
which would happen to you?
No, it is
because you're entitled to your opinion.
I'm entitled, but if you know what I faced prior to that election of president, threats. I was threatened. Some of them threatened me with gun. I'm saying it loud and clear here. I can't be saying what I did not witness, what I did not go through. So my truth will be my truth. What I'm standing on is what I'm standing on.
Remove this cooler from here, Joe. You started this morning again.
So
Sunday by
the dark man, or what do you call him? They belong to one caucus. Why the other side? He must have belonged to one caucus, which is politically funded. I'm telling you wholeheartedly. The people like what's it called? The other guy that you said is an activist. Showore.
All the
all of them, they have been monetized. Don't forget about all these things, man.
So that man is monetized.
Some people are pushing him. Don't you see dollars?
What are the ones pushing him?
What are the ones? So the guy that gave him 100 million.
That was Don Jassy.
To do what?
That was a gift.
To do what?
It's for that's your politician.
To do what?
He's an entertainer.
He's an entertainer.
Yeah.
But with an entertainer he is now, that money, what is he using it to do? NGO. Yeah. Does he have NGO?
Yes.
Where did he have that? I have never heard. I don't need to follow him.
You don't
I don't need to follow him. No, these are non-state actors, so I don't need to follow him. So you are carrying.
But you can't remove the fact that he's a prominent person.
I don't even know him. Okay. Sorry, I don't know him. I can say that. I don't go along with some Nigerians. This thing that they carry on.
They have been speaking against the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Of course, you know what has been going on in the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Hardship, suffering, and he has been at the forefront, condemning or criticizing the administration, condemning the policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
You see, I think I still need to be repeating myself every day.
Should that be one of the reasons for his arrest?
My brother, look at all the debts we are saying here. That is the debt Nigeria has been compiled, that has been compiled on Nigerians by the successive government. Nothing has ever worked in Nigeria before, and you expect somebody overnight. I think I can take anybody that still expects magic to happen overnight.
But magic happened in Burkina Faso.
In Burkina Faso, under the military, give us military regime, and you see something.
Must we get to that level before things change in the country?
You must definitely, because all these politicians, all of them, they are bed of same feather.
They are birds of the same feather.
Yes, yes.
Birds of the same feather. Then we should have people that will be criticizing them.
Yeah,
Someone like Verydarkman should be criticizing the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
It's even coming too late. I see what he's doing. I'm not going against it.
Okay.
But the way I want it is don't pollute it with the politics, right? If you want to stand as an activist,
is he into politics?
are you sure the politician will fund anybody that they want for him to bring his
and who are the one for
you will know them very soon. You will know them. You know, I can tell them that I can tell you categorically, and I'm going to tell you likewise what he's doing now. We've gone through that under the military. Has he done anything under the military?
Michael, you really started this week on a very bad note.
Yes,
Robert Uche.
So Robert Uche, we know where he comes from. They don't want to hear the good things, you know. So Robert Uche, you can keep saying what you're saying. I'm here to express my view. Robert Uche, I don't even bother care about you. Once I know you are from that north east, you are southwest or southeast, and nothing comes from that area, my brother, because they are enemies of president.
I think people are funding Kule to be saying all these things he's saying every day. What is your problem, Kule?
Yes, they are enemies of the president. Majority of our enemies of the president.
So are you saying Verydarkman is one of the enemies of the president?
Verydarkman is just catching his own cruise. My brother is catching his own cruise.
What kind of cruise is he
catching his own cruise to?
Do you know how many players liberated?
Going to China, you pray.
And you say you don't know him. I say you don't know him.
Yeah.
So how did you get to know that he was in China?
Social media has brought the village, the country as a global village. The social media has brought everything down for us to be seen. So to me, Verydarkman or Very Blue Man, I don't know him, and I don't think he has any much impact on what he's doing.
All right, away from that, what's your president? I wanted to say Muhammadu Buhari, but I met Tinubu doing about the state or the state of insecurity in the country. Lakurawa in Sokoto state. They killed about 13 hunters.
They are back again. I thought Lakurawa has been defeated, but that is why I will tell you they are mole inside the military. They are mole inside all the security apparatus we have. They are mole in them, and you cannot fight a battle when you have a mole that is giving tips of information to your enemy. And to me, it concerns everybody now. We should be watchful. The security of ourselves. We should be watchful of security of ourselves, because the way it is now, enemies are all around us, and we need to start monitoring the next man to you, the next stranger to you, because that is the situation now. Secure yourself. For when you are waiting for somebody to secure the whole country.
Secure yourself. Definitely, you are saying the president is incompetent.
It's not incompetent.
That's what you're supposed to say. If you can tell us to secure ourselves,
it's not incompetent.
It's not incompetent. You're telling us to secure ourselves.
I think I can tell you.
Do I have weapons?
I can take you back. Right from the advent of the democracy, when President Obasanjo came into the power.
This guy will never change.
He came into the power.
King Cross.
Who is King Cross?
King Cross. You can never change in your life.
You know, we have a lot of strangers that I don't need to know on this.
The way you don't know Verydarkman.
I don't know them. These strangers that you are saying, I don't even know they exist.
Okay, you're taking us back to memory lane.
Yes, memory lane of President Obasanjo. When he came in, they looked for one angle to destroy his government. What did they do? They brought in Sharia, and they brought that Sharia just to mislead the president, for him not to be able to achieve anything during his government. But due to military power he had then, military power he was coming in from, and later he managed his way, and you could see the OD issues too, where some people were massacred and all sort of things. So it's always like that some non-state actors will want to infuse your governance and destroy it. And that is why I said, my brother, instead of crying out loud there, just be thinking and be praying when the decentralization of Nigeria will come to be, so that those people that are crying foul, that they are still in the diaspora, they are talking, they are throwing stone, from the glass house, they will now remember, and they will now be, their brain will now open now that decentralization is the way out for us, because the way the Nigeria is now, Nigeria cannot work. That's the truth. That's the truth. I will tell you what I did. That's the truth. The good ones, the good guys, we know them, we converse, You know these ones are educated and they know the future of where the country is. I can tell you, the people like Odunlade, as it is, they understand what is going on. Because the country as it is has been diminished for a while. The country has been destroyed for a while. And some people that went to school, that their parents sent them to school, they believe Nigeria can be Eldorado overnight. I mean, it's a tall dream. People just went to school without thinking. I don't know. Nigeria has been in battered level up till now. And somebody came overnight and you said he's going to do Eldorado. I think those people, they should go back to the zoo and learn about.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution. Oh, yes, a good morning to you.
It's a good day, my brother. Yes, and thank God I celebrate everyone out there, a rising sun for everybody.
All right, rising sun. Okay. Verydarkman, you had the opinion of Mr. Kule concerning the arrest of Verydarkman. He's still in detention of the Efcc. What's your take on it? Was this a setup by GTBank or what?
We should continue to encourage the likes of Verydarkman in a society like this, because we know that it is needed, because the more the Nigerians continue to sound, there is this advocacy for good governance, security, issues within the political space, the more Nigerians are getting enlightened in matters that concerns them. Verydarkman, to an extent, you can see what is happening. The Chinese are talking, everybody is talking, releasing what is his offense. Just like we came under serious burden of attack under this administration by taxing everything within any pretty space, and I think the GTB bank has issues with the mother, and he went there,
To complain.
like any other customer. What happened? And he has been intervening in issues like this in the past. But I can tell that those who are not comfortable with the way he does his things, especially all fingers are already pointing at the political players, currently in Abuja, who supposed to use police to arrest him. Fortunately, unfortunately, he was picked by EFCC, and not allowing people to assess him put a question mark that there's every possibility that he was shot. Yes.
That he was shot.
Yes, we are trying to find out why are they not allowing people to assess him, and if it happens to be true, then that is the end of GTB Bank in Nigeria. As simple as that. That's the end of GTB Bank in Nigeria. If it is true that Verydarkman is shot, that's the end. You can see all over social media, people are coming out to talk about, even women, even foreigners are saying, somebody was giving a testimony how he was duped in Lagos, in Nigeria. I don't say in Lagos anyway, and a Verydarkman, the people were telling me, go and complain to Verydarkman. And when Verydarkman intervened, he was able to recover the money. We are not, the police in Nigeria are not active. The army, I don't even understand what is actually going on. So if there is activists like this, who are trying to bring sanity within the space, I think for me, I didn't see anything wrong Verydarkman did, but it is the system that want to oppress and suppress him.
No, we don't know if GTBank is complicit in the arrest of Verydarkman. I still recall that before this whole drama of this arrest, EFCC with Verydarkman, he said was it on Thursday or so that he was going to the bank. He disclosed where he was going. Now, at some point, as I was following the story, I heard that GTBank shut their door, something like that, for him to be arrested. But in all these things now, would you say GTBank is involved? Because currently, as we speak, some people are withdrawing their money from
a lot of
GTBank.
Nigerians are removing their money. Bro, thank God for social media. Mike, I'm telling you, thank God for social media, an avenue for the common people, to fertilize themselves. Outside that, imagine when we wait for one newspaper to publish until we know what is happening. I'm telling you, and government too is generating a lot of revenue from social media. So GTB Bank knows that he's coming, and they were called to take that action against Verydarkman.
What does it speak of our freedom to expression?
No, it tells you that under this administration, not only Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, since APC came into power, you can see the revelation that happened during Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's issue. You know, for 8 years, Buhari was squeezing that young man. But look at the whole world. We are surprised that nothing was actually found with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What is the problem with Verydarkman? I don't see any issue there. Rather, he is calling the attention of the system to the vices that has threatened I think bank is very important when you talk about the economy. You can see how our bank is being, run this time around.
Now, does it mean we don't have freedom to express ourselves again?
Especially
on issues
under Tinubu, I don't know what Tinubu. I don't know who's advising Tinubu. I don't know who is surrounding him. I don't know the people who is. But we saw.
Should we bring President Bola Ahmed Tinubu into this?
Yes, we should. We should. I think at this point in time, he would have had. But you know what Tinubu did during his days? We all know all the propaganda with Lai Muhammad and all of them. Jonathan never said, okay, we know what Buhari did. He said. But this one is just about, bank that is being seen to be, a corporate entity where some level, advanced high-tech level of morals is expected in handling the financial activities of people, customers. If they go wrong, I think that's why they have customer care. It shows you that, at the banking system, bros, God go bless Dele Farotimi. Yes. God will bless him. These are the people, we need more of them in the society.
Don't you think on the side of Verydarkman, he made a mistake by making it public?
No, it's a mistake.
By going on,
which mistake?
Online.
Verydarkman has always go public. He has always said it continuous that this is it. It has always gone public. Look at the issue of the northern guy. It was revealed that later they discovered the outsiders are they not defending Verydarkman now. He said the guy that issued that 24 hours. He's not even an Hausa man. They don't know him. So to hell. And after all, what you are saying is correct. So whatever is happening,
and there is this drama going on between Darkman and Efcc. Don't forget that. He described Efcc as a corrupt institution. That must have led
right from the time of Waziri and Lamode that was a lost interest in EFCC. Right from the days of the battle started with, but somewhere along the line, Nigeria happened to him anyway. So, but when we had Waziri Lamode, when I look at it, I discovered that this one has already been corrupted. And EFCC have lost interest in EFCC. They are not active. It has become a tool, to beat down opposition voices at the end. So I lost interest completely because that was not the purpose of which EFCC was established. So unfortunately, that agency was very important, but Nigeria has happened to the EFCC.
If eventually the federal government succeed in subjecting people like Verydarkman to silence, what do you think will happen in the future?
Okay, that guy where they see, so it's like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He cannot be silenced. No, if you see people when they go feel silence, you go no. But not a person like Verydarkman. I can tell you, he cannot be silenced. Nigerians are mobilizing. Nigerians are talking. But bros, what is his offense? The people have checked. What is Verydarkman's offense? What did he commit? Okay, now Lakurawa he be now, I been Boko Haram he be, I been a Fulani herdsmen he be. What is the offense? Bro, do you know that what Verydarkman is going through on daily basis? Thousands of Nigerians in different locations are going through that. I've seen people that were picked on the road and they sent them to jail 21 years. Because we are here the other day at this bus stop when one of them were released after 20 years. He came to bus stop here, he doesn't know where he's going. That is just a fact.
All right, in the comment section, let me quickly read what the viewers are saying here. We have many comments here on the comment section. King James asked those police to go to Sambisa Forest to go and arrest Boko Haram and the bandits and not disturb the citizens. All right, it is impossible to keep VDM quiet. This is Chimezie Okoro on this. There's a Chima. This is a civil case. What brought Efcc into the case? The country is gone. Liz said, good question, Speaker. Okay, we have Frank Morigwe saying, God bless this man. That's you.
Good morning.
This VDM is the new savior. Is he truly the
Bro,
savior?
I am telling you, in the absence of voices, bro, you know that to an extent, Sokoto is not even saying anything. Sokoto say anything now, nobody they even get. But if that Verydarkman,
But he has said something concerning this.
Yes, I supported Sokoto on that, even though I'm not his fan.
But before
Because
Verydarkman,
I lost interest.
Sokoto has been speaking.
He has been speaking.
And we can't just render his effort.
Adeyanju or what? Yes.
That's his lawyer.
That is his lawyer. You know, that's his lawyer.
That one's lawyer.
Yes, I'm having some reservation against Sokoto, but I'm keeping that apart. But to an extent, he has shown resilience in support of evil. Let me put it that way. That is going on within the system. But as it stands now, Verydarkman is commanding so much influence because people are beginning to see him as someone who is fearless. You understand what I'm saying? Who always want to get this right? Who always want to, I'm not sure. I'm not saying that Verydarkman is perfect in anything, but on this issue that has to do with the financial institution, Verydarkman is 100% correct.
What is the chima on this? VDM case is that he called out Tinubu and Sheyi, his son. At some point he called out.
He should always. Why should they go and start beating people? Over 100 million.
The assault.
Yes, and look at it now. The interview they got this morning now. I felt it very hard because shadow of his own. Because that's why I miss that man. I always say, God will bless him wherever he is because all these ones now, they have been flanized. You can see the direction they are coming from. As simple as that. What Sheyi? And okay, look at what happened in River State. So the meeting was just out of the event center. And you are saying that all is well. They are saying they are hungry. Everybody's saying it. Didn't you hear it? You were just out of the event center in River State. So what happened to the nurse? Even though I don't know him, I don't have any alliance with anybody. You understand? But what we're saying is that at this point in time, don't we supposed to carry out an investigation and find out how the issue of kidnapping and 100 million was offered to the NAS president. And up to now, because the presidency for the son is involved, and it has to die a natural death.
Have you seen this report? Poverty rate among Nigeria's rural dwellers.
Mike, forget.
This is coming from World Bank.
When we are saying it, I don't say it's not going anywhere. This is what we are going to experience from now on. Nothing. Tinubu has exhausted whatever he has upstairs to offer Nigeria in terms of everything. I can tell you that.
All right, thank you so much. All right, because of the weather, we just need to make it snappy. Gentleman, Mike, good morning. How are you doing, sir?
Very well, thank you.
Happy New Week.
Same here, bro.
Who should be blamed for the arrest of Verydarkman? Is it GT Bank or who? And don't you think he has a right to, as a Nigerian, to complain whatever he went there for?
Yeah, thank you. For VDM, his arrest for me is unfortunate. The truth is also that his arrest has nothing to do with what he has done to the bank. to rectify the mom's account that he went to the bank to rectify. His arrest, by the time he's charged and you see the what he's being charged for, it's not likely to have anything to do with his presence at the bank. I want to believe strongly. Secondly, Michael, I also think that that VDM was arrested. It's not even my problem in the real sense of it. Can be arrested. This is not the first time he's been arrested, so he is not new to that. But the drama
surrounding
that
his
was
arrest,
acted
right?
by the EFCC,
Okay.
for me, is appalling. The drama was unnecessary. If EFCC has wrote to VDM to come to the office, he will be there. That's the kind of person he has always been. If you remember, there was a time he was even invited to the Senate. He was there to clarify issues and all of that. So, if people that are alleged to have stolen billions of naira, as it were, in Delta State, Okowa was alleged to have stolen 1.3 trillion as we speak. Okowa is a free man. I'm not aware that Okowa was arrested in the manner that very VDM was arrested. My former governor, Yaya Bello, of Kogi State, was alleged to have taken over 100 billion from the coffers of that state. I am not aware that he was arrested in that manner and all of that. So this drama was unnecessary. He could have been invited and he would have honored the invitation rather than all this drama that EFCC was acting out. For me, it is unnecessary.
Some people said the guy is rude. Is it true? Is it true that that man is rude in his approach to issues or on issues? Is it rude?
I have followed VDM for some time now. I think if there is something that is, if there's one thing that is working for him, he speaks based on evidences at his disposal. He's too conscious of that. He doesn't just speak over issues. If he's going to accuse anyone to a large extent, he see that the issue is in the public space, or he has verifiable evidence against such individual. So he has always been very cautious when it comes to whatever he says or his accusation on anybody. So people that are talking about being rude, I don't know where that is coming from. As he has always been called, he's a voice to the voiceless to a very large extent. He speaks the mind of most Nigerians, and that has always been working for him.
Chima, this is what Peter Obi passed and is still passing in the hands of the dictator in power and his gang in Nigeria today. Additional, okay, thank you so much for telling people to like, share, and comment. I really appreciate that. Okay, Omo Bosala Ashebebe. Believe it or not, Yoruba land is no longer part of the colonial arrangement called Nigeria. It is now known as Democratic Republic of the Yoruba and the newest nation in Africa. All right. I swear to God, that man was right. Tinubu has exhausted everything he has for Nigeria. Is it true that Tinubu has exhausted everything he has for Nigeria? And let's quickly go back to Verydarkman. Was that a move to silence Verydarkman on issues bothering the minds of the Nigerians?
I mean, of course, to a large extent, if you have followed him, he has called out even the FCC time and again in terms of how they have been comporting themselves, in terms of the fact that they have corrupt officials. That most of that was his allegation against CFC, and most of the officials are corrupt. And to a large extent, even in this public space, we have had instances where EFCC officials stole exhibits. That has been in the public space. These are not VDM's words. EFCC officials has stolen exhibits in this country, that's in this public space. And he has always called them out that, fine, you are going after corrupt people, you need to clean up, you need to rise above board and all of that, which for me is in order. He's holding them to account as well. If EFCC have a constitutional responsibility to hold people to account, then who is holding EFCC to account? And I think somebody must be doing that job. If if the oversight is not being done by the government that has the FCC. Private bodies, individuals can hold the FCC to account. And what about this? What is happening to this money? How did you spend this money? And I think it's a constitutional right.
All right, away from that, gentleman Mike, what happens in the next 2 years or 1 year if poverty rate among rural areas has hit 75%? What happens to us? What about the billions and millions of naira spent on programs and intervention programs? Where is the money? Where is the money?
Michael, we don't need World Bank to tell us what is happening. We have always said it here. If the economy improves, we will know. The woman roasting corn over there should know if the economy has improved and all that. So World Bank is only corroborating some of the things we have always expressed. And government, unfortunately, they write exam and mark it by themselves. They pat themselves in the back from time to time that they are doing the right thing. But whatever you are doing, there must be a way of measuring if it is having impact or not, or the level or the kind of impact it's having. Whatever policy you are bringing on board, what is the impact on the people? Is it having a positive or a negative impact? You must be able to reassess whatever policy you are bringing on board and change it if it is not working. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with reversing a particular step that you have taken. No matter how far you have gone, if it is a wrong road, you will still not arrive at destination. So there's no point thinking that, okay, we have gone too far. If it is a wrong direction, you will not arrive at destination. So our World Bank is only expressing what we know, and they are only telling us what we have always expressed.
All right, thank you so much, gentleman Mike. I really appreciate your contribution this morning. Mr. Vincent, welcome on the program once more.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
Yeah, I asked myself this question: what is the federal government doing to lift rural areas out of poverty? Now that we have the rate of poverty among these rural areas or rural dwellers, hitting about 75% or so. Now, I asked gentleman Mike, about some seconds ago, I asked gentleman Mike, what about the intervention program, the billions and millions spent on these programs? Where did they spend this money?
You see, the billions, allocated for this intervention up to the now is not having any bearing on the lives of the masses of Nigeria. I may go to say one thing, that Nigeria is a country that is suffused with a lot of inanities, and we cannot continue like this. And when you look at the faces of Nigerians, it is strong with pains, it is strong with stress. Is this how we want to live? Now, the poverty level, if the rural areas are, but these rural areas, they are the ones that supply the urban area of whatever we need to do in terms of the primary needs of man. And if they are also having it rough, then you can begin to imagine what the overbearing effect of that. What Bank need not tell us the obvious. We already know what is happening in Nigeria because we are feeling it. This is a city stand. We say it the way it is. If it is not so, we cannot be here because it's not like floating truth in diplomatics. I've always said it. I've always canvassed for it that the government is that the problem, the challenges that the country faces now has overwhelmed the government of the day to have an antidote to it. That is why we have come to experience all these inequalities in our social fabric, or rather social structure, as the case may be.
Is there any way the government can address the issue of poverty associated with these rural dwellers, the dwellers in these rural areas?
When we are talking about...
There is a report from the World Bank, which I believe the federal government should do the needful.
I believe the indices, the economics lies on some verifiable indices. And one of those verifiable indices, one of the factors of economic boom is security. Without security, there is no investment. Nobody in his right sense will come to this kind of our country or territory to use our money without adequate security. No sensible businessman will come and invest in a place where there is no adequate security. That is why I'm saying that the government, they should go all out. It's like they have been mechanistic in their way, because we are now in the era of AI, artificial intelligence. They should bring every hands on deck and see how they can review the entire gamut of our security architecture. It is upon that that every other thing is laid. Once you and I are not secured in a country, is it sensible enough for us to come and invest? Certainly no. So by so doing, I think that the essence of security is so germane for any viable and thriving business in our polity.
All right, so all over social media, all over Nigeria, it is free VDM. That's very dark black man. He was arrested by the Efcc last week, and up till now, we've not seen very dark black man. Nigerians are lamenting. There's outrage. There is outcry in the country over the arrest of very dark black man. As a Nigerian, what do you have to say? Is the EFCC targeting the voice of the voiceless in the society? Are they trying to silence our social critics or what?
You see, before I go to that one of EFCC, let's look at the entire gamut of government. Any government that is intolerant of dissenting voice, then that government ceases not to be in that saddle. And that goes to show that EFCC is also acting like it's also his paid master, which is the government under President Ahmed Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And when you look at Verydarkman, he's the voice of the voiceless. I was about going to tell you, Mike, that even up to now, my money, I don't know how it's been. It's been taken from my account.
GT Bank too?
No, not GT Bank. All the banks are they are also complicit in this act. You when you check your balance in about 2 or 3 days, by the time you recheck again, a deduction has been made. Nobody is asking questions. It has always been like that. It's a ritual. And Verydarkman case is just a case in point of plethora of cases that is not being heard in the country. And it has now banking has been resorted to a kind of a guinea pig, where some adventurers will come and use and do whatever they feel like doing and go away with it. Nobody asks questions. Till today, I still mourn the demise of our human rights activist, Gadifaweimi, the late Gadifaweimi, because he has always risen to that point where he gives vent to the voiceless, to make sure that everything is being accounted for. But today, where are all those human rights activists today? Most of them have been compromised. They are no longer talking, and they ought to. So that is why you see all these kind of absurdities in our banking sector. It's not even peculiar to banking sector. The entire gamut of the economy is being compromised. They are not doing the thing that is expected of them to do in terms of dishing out what the status book says. That is why we continue, because all these orgy of deductions, at times you see today, Mike, haven't you seen on your phone when they will say we have made deduction for car maintenance something, and at the end they will say they are deducting for so something. Then you see all sundry charges on the same account. A bank has, because if you have a savings account, before we used to know that there is always an attachment attached in terms of interest to savings account. But today, even if you put your money, everything is being deducted by the minute. And nobody is explaining, nobody is talking.
Now, could this incident discourage whistleblowers? Social critics from speaking about important issues in the society?
You see, no amount of gangsterism or bullying that will scuttle the voice of the masses. No matter how they might try, but they've never succeeded. Because people like Verydarkman is one out of many that have come out to say that this injustice must be nipped in the bud. It cannot continue to go on like this. It's not another kind of another kind of a jamboree or party for banks to be deducting money at their own beck and call. It's just to feed their whims and caprices. I think enough is enough.
All right, Emmanuel, it's so funny because of so many don't know who VDM is, but the publicity is happening so fast. Within 48 hours, he is now the most popular man in Nigeria. We have many messages still coming in. Let the youth gather themselves and stay as one to get justice in this country. And in the comment section, we still have people saying justice for VDM, free VDM, free VDM. That's what people are saying. Robert Uche, thank you, Baba, for standing on the truth. He's talking to you.
Thank you,
Robert Uche.
Robert Uche.
Yeah, you're welcome on the program once again. Robert Uche. I hope you are recuperating. All right.
You see, when you look at the whole system is so corrupt that who is going, okay, they say whoever comes to equity must come to with a clean hand. Who is going to oversee who? When the person that is meant to oversee the other one is already having the traces of corruptible acts in his DNA. Then what do you think will be the end product? That is why we continue to experience all these kind of absurdities in our institutional setup. And I want to tell you for the ultimate time that unless the entire gamut is readdressed, both political, economy, and everything, rural setting we know. These people, they are the one that goes to farm. They are the one that makes our yams and our cocoyam, pepper, and this before it's being brought to the city. If they are not being endangered, then what do you expect? There will be famine in the land, there will be anarchy, there will be a high level of criminality. The social strata is already torn as a result of hunger. People are no longer living the way they should. Nigeria has been reduced to a form of guinea pig by all these terrorist adventurers on our nation. Today you have Boko Haram, tomorrow you have Lakarua, you have another name springing up on a daily basis.
They killed about 13 hunters in Sokoto.
In Sokoto. Yes, you can see now. And they will keep on, the president will keep on telling us that he's on top of the game. How can you continue to be reactionary instead of being proactive? Is this the kind of something that we want in the country? This country is being blessed. It's on the crest of unimaginable blessings, both natural and human endowments. Why have we been resorted to this kind of level by all these incompetence in the governmental administration? Must we continue like this?
All right, thank you so much.
It's a real disappointment.
Thank you so much.
I'm highly annoyed.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for
all right. You're welcome. Good
morning.
Continue, please.
Good morning to our viewers, Nigerian diaspora. We are here again. Thank God for today. So what's happening now? So we are talking
free
about
VDM. That's what Nigerians are saying. Are you also among Nigerians that are telling the Efcc to free Verydarkman?
You see, he sorry, Mark, sorry. He must be free. See, this is just the beginning of the expo. You understand? This is the beginning because, see, the government indirectly, they are doing a wrongful work in the name of GT Bank. See, how many people they go GT Bank go complain? When you go to GT Bank, you go to any bank, when the bank is not relevant to what is not doing you well, you go there and complain. But at the end of the day, what warrant EFCC? Is he a fraudster? No. He just spoken for the voiceless. At the end of the day, EFCC now picking up. This is what we are expecting because more will be coming because we are clamping up on the 2027 general election. So the one that will give us the language, the voice that will understand, they are trying to clamp them down. You see, the present government, their days are numbered. Let us be frank with ourselves. Their days are numbered because the mass is Nigeria against them. Nigeria against APC. If you let me go carry everybody put for inside EFCC net, that one no go stop the uprising revolution. We must bring them out. Can't you see what's happening, people? See, those PDP, they say, they force them to come to APC. Force. You can't force everybody. You can't force us to the river and force him to drink water. See, that is just the beginning of what will happen to APC. Their downfall is already existing before the king. They must go. Because that is the reality. What is that going to do with him not arrested by EFCC? EFCC, people when I know EFCC, they arrest. And people say they do bank, do government, but this one is activist. He spoke on behalf of us. He let us know the truth. And he has set many Nigeria free. And he have helped many Nigeria. He have helped many Nigeria to come outside from the darkness while now arresting him and keeping him in incarceration. We are all going
if they don't release them, all of us go enter street. And if they come, we are waiting. Nigeria now is ready for the last battle. Because this is the last time for us. Because we have seen the hierarchy of the world, that those people, they are not ready to care about, they don't care about us. So anybody when they talk truth, they want to cramp him down. It's not possible. How many people want to come down? They are laughing. It's a laughing stick to their side. EFCC. Okay, what about Bello? Yaya Bello. Where is him? Okay. Where about Toku and all of them? Anybody who commits sin, enter APC, you are a freedom. Okay, must all of us enter APC. Where APC is a brutalizing party. Demonic party that bring Nigeria to the last level that all average Nigeria is like a beggar in the street of Nigeria. Satanic, no home, no farm, no anything, nothing is working. So you don't want us to say you are not working. See, arrested development can never solve the situation. What will solve the situation? Do the right thing in the right time, and Nigeria will open as okay. We are saying the right thing, but now 95% na zero, and they see they paint themselves black. When they don't paint themselves black finish, the game will be over for them. And I know, come 2027, the game is over.
All right, your take on insecurity in Sokoto State and some parts of the country.
Okay, can you imagine?
13 hunters were killed.
Okay, as 13 hunters killed, Lakurawa killed 13 hunters. What did the Sultan of Sokoto talk? What did he do? The other day, there was killing in Uromine. They say, heaven and earth go further. See, all those are comprehensive of them to make sure that Nigeria is afraid of them. Nigeria will do away with them. It's coming. Everybody will go his own way because all those language, Lakurawa, okay, Lakurawa, many years it comes around. It's like a powerful organization that Nigeria army can never be able to press down. Before you know, another day will come and say, how long are we going to stay together and be hearing different names from the northern part of Nigeria, disturbing the peace of the generality of Nigeria? We have to come and give ourselves the language. Go your separate way and let peace reign. That is specific answer to this situation.
Thank you
because
so much.
It's getting out of hand.
Thank you so much.
We are tired of this situation.
Thank you. All right, let's have another person here. All right, good morning, Mr. Olajide. Welcome on the program.
My good morning. I'm saying good morning to our global viewers of global system. You are welcome. The global command, assuming your global man, Mr. Olajide. Olajide on this time. Good morning. You are welcome to.
If the EFCC had credible charges, why was that arrest a dramatic one? Was it necessary at all?
Mr. Mike, it's not dramatic.
Ah.
Yes, there are complainants against VDM, Verydarkman, that he was bullying them on through social media. There are complainants. See, what people don't understand is that EFCC said they picked him up on cybercrime acts of 2015, not on even financial matter as was being peddled around. I was arrested in a GT Bank. This is EFCC said it was
at GT Bank.
Arrest can be made anywhere. EFCC said it was picked up based on complainants.
That guy is not clean.
No.
It's not clean.
Continue what you're saying.
Verydarkman is not clean.
Okay. EFCC said it was picked up based on complaints by people who felt that it was bullying them, it was maligning them, was backing them on social media. It was not picked up based on financial matter. That's what people say. He went to GT Bank to complain about his mother's subcharges, and he now picked up. It was picked up. So the issue now is that as if wrong some people on social media, as if blackmail some people, as if some of people's rights on social media. The issue is, yes, EFCC said there are complaints on their table. I was picked up based on cybercrime act of 2015. All this solidarity withdrawal from GT Bank, and it was arrested on GT Bank premises. It's not. You can be picked up anywhere.
Now, pause. You still continue with your analysis.
Okay.
Let me quickly read this. Taiwo Lawal, VDM is not fighting for the poor people. He's fighting for himself.
Well,
he goes on saying, if he has not done anything wrong, they wouldn't have arrested him.
good.
He's here again saying that the guy the guy in a scammer, using activists as a tool to exploit his mogul. This is Taiwo Lawal on this. All right, continue with what you say.
Like I've just told you that EFCC clarified it that
VDM now Osla, same Taiwo Lawal.
that's his Taiwo Lawal's opinion.
All right.
He has right entitlement to it. But I'm telling you that EFCC said this guy was picked up because there were allegations against him. There were complaints to EFCC office that this guy is maligning them on social media, insulting them, depriving them their own right, and they must investigate him, they must arrest and charge him.
He has been having issues with EFCC too.
Good. And that was arrested not on financial matters, based on cyber crime, of course. If I go to social media and now begin to malign your name, like Mr. Mike Adekule, you take me up on it now. So people now saying because it was complained by mother's withdrawal charges in his gym and they don't have the fact. That's what he has to say. So let him go to court and prove himself. Court of law is where you go and clear your name. Thank God, the judge is out on his head. He's not in the country. He's coming back by Monday. Today, he will go to Efcc and bail him. Let him fight, for his own defense because of law. That's what I believe. Not to be now trying to, draw sentiment from the mind of people. Try to win solidarity. Good. Anyway, he has his law, but anyway, if they solidarize with him, I'm not against that. But let him go to court of law and clear his name. That's the appropriate place you seek for redress. If anybody malign your name, anybody charge you for go to court, is that your evidence against the prosecution? And the judge, unbiased judge, will look at your case and pronounce judgment and make a statement. Who is guilty, who is innocent? That's what I expect him to do, and not to be disturbing the public. Mr. BDM, EFCC said you are charged. There's a complaint about you for disgraces of people on social media. You are insulting them. You are rubbishing them, and there's a person in EFCC. So that's what they pick you up on Cybercrime Act of 2015. 2015, yeah. So not financial matter. Even if financial matter is part of it, go there and clear your name.
The fact remains that it was at GT Bank before the arrest was carried out.
Mr. Mike.
That's what people are saying. That
Mr. Mike.
It was at the bank. Maybe there was it must have been with the consent of the bank authority or so.
Mr. Mike, when a law enforcement is looking for, watch FBI movies. When they are looking for a suspect to be arrested, wherever they have opportunity of getting that suspect, that's where they'll pick him up. That's where they have opportunity to beat them up. And they've arrested him.
But it was at the Eddies now. You know about Eddies?
Of
Eddies
course,
Award?
yes.
Why wasn't he picked at the Eddies?
That place will not be conducive for them to pick him up. So as to avoid, public rancor, breaking down law and order. Where the is the safest for him to be arrested. They have done that. Mr. Williams should go to court and thank God the judge said he's coming to Nigeria today. He's outside the country. Yes, said they will apply to go to EFCC's office and apply for his bail. If they refuse for his bail, they should go to court and file a suit against the EFCC.
Prior to that arrest, he disclosed his location, where he would be. That was before the arrest. Don't you think he made a mistake by disclosing his whereabouts?
He has worked in favor. He has assisted EFCC to arrest him by disclosing where he will be. So where is the safest place they feel that if you go for this one, there will not be public outright. There will not be public reaction against us. A kind of crowd surging at the EFCC to prevent them from taking away. If that happens, there may be clashes between crowd of people and EFCC officials. And gunshots, in this Nigeria, this is a mistake whereby you hear cases of gunshots, or non-government killing people. So they must do their job in the place where the population is safest for them to do it. And that place is the safest place for them to arrest him up.
We don't know if there was a formal invitation or not, if they summoned him or not.
From what I read,
don't you think that arrest was illegal?
I don't, Mr. Mike. If an arrest is legal, go to court and challenge it. If the arrest is to EBDM is illegal, go to court, file a suit against EFCC. Court of law has pronounced judgment against EFCC many times. They have lost many cases in the court now. EFCC has lost many cases in the court. The court of land stood against EFCC when they are found guilty and pronounced judgment upon them. Let him go to court. Let them begin to behave civilized, not in an uncivilized way.
Don't you think this arrest was politically motivated?
Mr. Mike, all these sentiments,
it's antecedent on speaking against the government of the day, all of that. Of course, I don't know if you've been watching the video. You've been watching his videos,
It's
right?
just, Mr. Mike, whatever the issue is, there's still law court in this court. I can tell you. I'm telling you, there's some collegiate judges that will stand their ground and pronounce judgment. Many governments have been losing cases in the court of law now. Has not been happening. You have seen many governors sent to jail now.
But how would you describe his personality?
I have nothing against the personality. Everybody chooses what he or she wants. He has choices to be speaking. I'm also speaking like I'm speaking as well. Mr. Mike, you are giving me a plan to be speaking. I will not speak every day. We are speaking. Just as you're speaking. But you choose where area of life you want to choose and you want to speak. If you are choosing to be attacking government, stand because they will know everything will fight back. If they're fighting back, make sure you have shock absorber to receive the shock. If you are criticizing constructively as we do, as I encourage to do on this platform, we don't insult government here now. Do we call Tinubu banning? Do we insult anybody on the platform? But we are constructively bringing up our views to the government so that they can know what to do, where things are going wrong. If you are choosing to be calling government names, and they will also be waiting for when they will catch on him and take their pound of flesh on him. And when that happens, you should see he must have gotten where he will sit back, what he fall back to defend him. Thank God the judge said he's outside the country, he's coming back. He's a foremost human law activist who has been on his side. They will go and seek for his bail. So let him not, I don't see that, let us not attach sentiment or bias anything to this matter. I see it as EFCC said, Mr. BDM, there's a petition against you that people claim you manage them, you blackmail them, insult them, disgrace them, bring shame on them on social media. You come and defend yourself on this. Then you should feel free to defend yourself on this and not to be crying foul. I'm being victimized. Are you politically, my address program? Stop doing that. Go to court. Let court address your matter. Go there, present your matter. The judge is a foremost lawyer. It's not any help person that can be bought over. Government will not buy the judge over. It's a former woman activist in the like of Shoguri and Co. So they can't buy him over. They can't compromise. It doesn't affect father and Co. They can't compromise. So you have somebody who have the trust of the member of the public who will not compromise with the government. You should have confidence in him that this guy I have as my solicitor will not compromise with government. He will fight for my cause. He will get justice for me.
All right,
that's what you should do.
Thank you so much,
very much.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine. Good morning, Mr. Michael, and good morning to all our viewers across the globe. Mrs. Tina, thank you very much. Our King, the Palace of Palace, thank you very much. All of our viewers, Daddy Jacob, thank you. And I greet our mommy, Queen Esther, all of you. God bless you. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. We still have many comments coming in as regards the arrest of VDM, Verydarkman. But Mr. Fem, the question I want to ask is that was it right trapping him in the bank before his arrest? And on the side of the bank as well, people feel the bank, helped or assisted EFCC in arresting Verydarkman. But if that is the case, what do you think will be the implication of this on the bank?
The implication, it will tell on the bank. And even if you look at the GT bank we are talking about, it's a distressed bank. The bank has, in some if I could remember, in sometimes they have some network issue up to this moment. I've not used a GT bank for a very long time. I have GT bank accounts, but I just excuse them. So this time around, this is not the best time for them to have an issue with the Nigerians. They should have at least a bit cover themselves. So now let's go into the issue that are the GTB involved in the arrest of Verydarkman. GTB have been known for scandal for a very long time. If anybody can remember the case between GT Bank and Innocent Motors, so many times, and even general every bank in Nigeria is a den of thieves, rogues. Start from their chairman up to their staff. So many times you will hear that they arrest a banker that connive with the fellow banker or customer from outside to defraud people. Customers. I've heard a particular man that has about 500,000 in one of the oldest bank in Nigeria. When he got there to withdraw the money, There is no place. I mean, no, the money was nowhere to be found, and the man doesn't have an ATM. I think one of these old gents that doesn't even maybe he's even receive a lot. We don't know. He could not trace the money. He acquired lawyer when he almost spent almost the money that he has in the bank account. He forgot about it. That money, if you want to talk about the value now, because it's before this time around, we're talking about maybe 5 or 6 million naira. The guy wanted to use it to roof his house. That was the end of that money. Several times we have been hearing cases like that. So how will anybody think that Verydarkman is wrong to come out to complain? Is it today that people have been coming out to complain about bank? So if I go, if you deduct my money and I come out on social media and I say that, see what so bank has done to me, oh. So the next thing for them is for them to come and, arrest me. Even if you go on Twitter, sometimes you will see people complain about how their money, how they make some transaction and the transaction was not going well. You see bank respond sometimes. I've been seeing something like that, even with the new Gens bank, like Pay and something of that stuff. So to tell you that this thing is witch hunting, is transfer of aggression. I mean, there is no way somebody like a Verydarkman will not encounter something like this. When you try to fight the authority will fight back. It's not just started today, it has been long. Go and read Bible very well. All the Jeremiah, all of them, they died, gruesome death because they lament, because they tell the truth to the authority.
And do you think this will stop people from exposing corruption and injustice?
It will not stop. If you cannot stop. So far it has not stopped, be able to stop since the days of Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Since they were unable to stop it, since the day of Gani Farahimi, since they were unable to stop it, since the day of Ransombear Kuti, then it will continue. A particular authority will sit down and there will be a leader and there will be people that will be criticizing them. That one will continue till this world come to an end.
One of our viewers says this guy is a hustler. That's a Verydarkman. He's a hustler.
Well, if you call VDM a hustler, I will not.
He's just exploiting mugus.
No. That I will not agree with that one. First of all, Verydarkman is like a rain. I know I'm not interrupting you when you are talking now. Let them be. When rain, Verydarkman is like a rain that we don't prepare for. When did Verydarkman come up? Verydarkman, when did he come up? Verydarkman came out as a celebrity. Verydarkman didn't come out. I don't know Verydarkman as a, human rights activist before. He came out. I know him through Davido. The first time I know about him was when he visited Davido. Thank you. So the guy is an activist. He just used his opportunity to venture into Africa. If somebody is an activist, the thing will come up in his behavior. He didn't start as an activist. He's not a lawyer. He come out as a celebrity. That's why you will see him in every occasion. He's a celebrity, but he's using his influence to venture into what he believes. If you see some people go and learn boxing to defend themselves and to defend the defenseless. Some people like karate to defend themselves and to defend the defenseless. So I don't see the man coming from the angle of activism. He's more or less a celebrity, but he was able to use his opportunity. He knows that his words carry weight, and that's why he come out to talk. Go and check some of his video. Go and check what he's saying now. Is anything wrong? Okay, this is the same video have come out and Trump support for Seyi Tinubu.
At some point,
if you run for God, he's ready to support him. So what are we talking about? The guy saw that now fame, I can come out and talk. And from the activities of this government, they have tendency of gagging anybody. We were told that they shut down the music of Idris Abdul Karim. Yeah. They came out and denied it. But the truth is that the music was actually, a ban on radio. I dare any radio to play that music now. So there is a tendency that this government, they know about it. Anybody that is coming out from the day of Dele Farotimi was kidnapped in Lagos and brought to Ekiti. Yeah. If not because of a protest, the guy was crying. because he saw overwhelmed support. So Nigeria can support like this. That is how I expect Nigeria to also rise up and fight for VDM. VDM have tried in this.
On this issue of arrest by EFCC, why didn't EFCC invite him for questioning instead of ambushing him around GT Bank?
It is what it is now, Mr. Michael. That's it. VDM. I've not heard that EFCC will invite VDM and will say we will not go. Based on what? Based on what now? Okay, if you have been arresting people in a brigadier manner like that, what about our politician?
And if you even had cockroaches in his cupboard, I don't think it would declare his location.
His location. And I want to ask you, okay, after you arrest him, why did you deny people to see him? You can arrest. Okay, Mr. Olajide said EFCC can arrest anywhere. Does Constitution permit them not to be visited by the lawyer, by the families?
VDM is a blackmailer. Taiwo Lawal. Wow. VDM is a blackmailer. That's Taiwo Lawal is still on this.
If you have issue with the VDM and case of what is the name of that man?
Can he account for all the money donated to him for charity? This is Taiwo Lawal on it again.
Let me tell you. If you anything you want to call VDM, you can call him. But let's talk about the case we see on ground.
I'm not a movie like people.
If EFCC have issue with VDM, they should charge them to court. They should charge VDM to court. That is the simple. If anybody is running organization, that is why I will say, if you want to run organization, make sure you come with the clean hand. He's running organization. I mean, NGO. If you have anything against him in that regard, then go for him. Charge him to court. This is not how to do something. Not that we arrest people and you will say people should not visit him. He should not be visited. We have not known his case now. We have not known the case of VDM. That is the problem. Tell us, what has this guy done? What has he done? EFCC, okay, this the same VDM that they arrested has come out and tell EFCC that your guys, they are corrupt. It's not today that people have been talking about EFCC officer jumping into people's compound to arrest Yahoo boy. Why the politicians are packing our money and they do nothing about it? This is not the purpose of EFCC now. EFCC has lost its value. That's the truth of the matter. They have lost their value. If EFCC arrests you today, except you don't know how to maneuver your way, the next thing they will ask from you is the bargain, asking you for money. Simple.
All right, let us speak a story from the Vanguard newspaper to clarify what's going on about Verydarkman. Why we arrested Darkman? Why Verydarkman was arrested by EFCC? Sources. Social media influencer Martins Vincent Ose, popularly known as Verydarkman, has been arrested by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) over allegations of cyber stalking. Vanguard has learned. A source within the FCC spoke on condition of anonymity confirmed the arrest on Sunday, stating, "We picked him up based on several complaints that he used his social media platform to harass, insult, and intimidate individuals, actions that may contravene the Cyber Crimes Act of 2015. The source declined to disclose the identities of the complainants or further details regarding the nature of the complaints. Recall that VDM's outspoken commentary on issues has led to several run-ins with the law. In May 2024, he was arraigned at the Federal High Court in Abuja on 5 counts of cyber stalking. The charges stemmed from alleged online harassment of the Nigeria Police Force and Nollywood actress Iyabo Ojo and Tonto Dike.
And what come out of the court?
He pleaded not guilty and was remanded in custody until his bail hearing. Later that year, in November 2024, he faced fresh charges on impersonation before an Abuja Chief Magistrate Court. Prosecutors accused him of unlawfully dressing as a police officer and presenting himself as one. He again pleaded not guilty and was granted bail in the sum of 2 million naira. In September 2024, VDM was sued for 1 billion naira by popular cross-dresser Idris Okuneye, known as Bobrisky, for defamation. The suit followed the circulation of voice recording by VDM alleging that Bobrisky bribed EFCC officials to quash money laundering charges. Bobrisky denied the claim, alleging the recording was generated using AI technology. By April 2025, legal troubles deepened with a court order for his arrest over alleged defamatory remarks made against gospel singer Mercy Chinwo. The court directed him to delete the content and publicly apologize. Meanwhile, Deji Adeyanju, legal counsel to Verydarkman, also spoke with Vanguard on Sunday from abroad, confirming his intention to return to Abuja to work on his client's release following VDM's recent arrest after he made a public complaint at a GT Bank branch in Abuja regarding unauthorized deductions from his mother's account. He says, I'm currently not in Nigeria, but I will be back in Abuja tomorrow, which is today, Monday afternoon. By 4 p.m., we'll be at the FCC to secure his bail. Adeyanju. So,
with all the court case that you have mentioned, which one has he been convicted? He has not been able to be convicted. Anybody that involved himself in what VDM is doing, there is tendency of having issue with people. Olóòótọ́ onekalu. That is the truth of the matter. Anybody that like to come out, okay, let's take it from this one that he just said now. Has it been proved that what this man is saying, is it true or not? That his money was illegally deducted? With what is going on in Nigeria, can we say what he's saying it's not true? Has your money not been deducted illegally?
And why was he not invited for questioning?
Yes, now why was the arrested like a common criminal, as if he's a armed robber? Even that kind of a case, I don't know how it's related to EFCC. I thought it is police that's supposed to involve in the arrest of Malign and his security, cyber stalking. All those one are very, very
information and all of that.
Let them charge him to court, and what the court. I mean, let's see what the court will do before the people continue to condemn him that he's a blackmailer. If he's a blackmailer, all what he said about Idris Okonoya or whatever, is it not true? Was the man not arrested? Is it not possible that they can use him to launder money? Even this CDM that you are talking about, he's a Nigerians. All this kind of a thing is a full of, okay, somebody said they gave him 100 million naira and they asked him what is it for. I said, they can dash somebody money. The man is a celebrity. An activist, he says, apart from that, he is an activist. He's just using that opportunity to venture into activism. That's the truth of the matter. He has been able to liberate people through that. He has been able to set so many people free because of that one. So I don't have a problem with the VDM. If they have any case against him, they should do it in a normal way, in a way that will not show that they are with unto him. Imagine he was invited for all this case. What he just needs is invitation, not arrest with the gun. Not to be arrested with the gun.
All right, thank you so much.
I don't know the meaning of what.
Thank you so much. We still have many comments coming in this morning with respect to what's going on with VDM. Please, can you guys take it easy? All issue, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Sir Mike and our viewers.
Your take on the issue we've been discussing.
On the
Verydarkman, yeah.
Okay. It's a pity that I don't regret that God created me in Nigeria, but it's a pity finding myself here in this kind of country where they always neglect the truth, whereby they even engulf force and malpractices. By the way, what is the actual function and duty of EFCC? I don't know. If today we have to address the issue, EFCC is not supposed to go and arrest this guy because he has never committed any offense at all to me. At least, if for the first instance, they had invited him to question him, 1 or 2, 3 things, I think the guy might have even won them answer. Going to EFCC, going to GTB to arrest the man clearly shows that this man is not a criminal, that it has a certain influence of powerful people, maybe our governors or the GTB executive, try to prevent themselves, I think protect themselves so that people will not, the guy will not be able to lay his evidences of what actually happened in that bank account. That's to my belief. Then secondly, the government, the governors in Nigeria here, it's a pity.
They don't even when they know that you are on the part of the truth and the masses is governing you. At least to some level, they find way all means to silence you. That's exactly what I believe is happening to the man. Because all the criminality or all the charge against this one have never been even the man has never been found guilty at all in any court of law or in any place. So to me, as far as this country is concerned, we still need activists, more activists than politicians. So that if enough activists can outweigh our politicians, Nigeria will be better. That's to me. Let's then release this guy. For God's sake, he has never committed any offense. To me.
All right, yes. Thank you so much. And your take on what is happening in Sokoto State, the killing of 13 hunters?
In Sokoto
by
State.
Lakurawa, yeah.
You see, during the Jonathan regime and Buhari regime, at least Sokoto is part of up to today. Sokoto is part of it that's peace up to today. But if you can imagine the rate of insecurity now in my country, the level is now advancing. You are mentioning Sokoto. What of in the Edo State? Bandits entered their teaching hospital and successfully killed their physiotherapists. Yobe State and the barracks, they enter army barracks and made their way, finished their assignment and made their way there. So what are we saying about security in this country at all? The other time, Mr. Mike, I said let us go and woo the ex-president. Something is happening in this country. I still keep on repeating it. Immediately I said so. It can't be like say the president say who had me. He invited Obasanjo, Abdulsalam, and Babangida. Maybe I don't know what the assistant work for them. But if you look at the level of insecurity in Nigeria, the present government cannot even stop it. Because this is the architect of the military. So before this thing can be stopped, it's only God who. So look at Sokoto State now. Even in my state, in Osogbo now, the bandits is already in Osogbo. That's what I read in your paper here right now. They are now everywhere. The executive president now not even interested in insecurity at all. That's the issue. Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not even ready about security system to revamp us from the security, the level of insecurity in Nigeria. The president at all is even busy doing another thing. So how can this problem be solved? That's one. Two, if you look at the state governors, the other time I said there that what are the governors doing? Let's leave the presidencies. Let's every state go and approach your governors on security level. They are the chief security in your state. So if you keep on expecting the president to come and do this, come and do that, you never achieve any result. The level of insecurity now is now advancing to almost all the parts of all the states, 36 states in the country. Not only in Sokoto, in Yobe. See what happened. Maybe day before yesterday or so. So what are we saying about insecurity? Tomorrow now we have another story, and I never see the president do something or say something. It means the president himself is telling you that I don't have power to control the situation. That's the reason why he went to woo the ex-president. And I know they know more about insecurity than the present president. He himself cannot solve this problem.
Okay. Yes. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Baji, right?
Yes,
all right. Please subscribe on the channel if you're joining us for the first time. This is City Stand, and the anchor of the program is Michael Timutayo Adekunle. If you're joining us for the first time, please subscribe on the channel. The program runs from Monday to Saturday and sometimes Sunday. Run the program every morning. Yeah, every morning at Ogba newsstand, the newspaper stand at Ogba, and not just Ogba, we go to other places as well. But currently, as we speak, we are in Ogba. We still run it here every day for now. Please subscribe on the channel, and we also implore you to like and share. Share it. Let it get to the concerned authorities. Let it get to the concerned agencies. Let them release very dark black man. That's what Nigerians are saying. Release very dark black man, and Nigeria are agitating for his release. And I believe the needful will be done as time goes on. All right, Michael Adekwe, like I said earlier on, and the reviewers, global viewers, with all my global global viewers, global citizen viewers, we are with the global uh, viewers. You know, are also watching us right now. We are supposed to leave now. We're supposed to end the program, but let me just have a few minutes with you. Very dark black man's case. What's your own take on it?
Let me greet our people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. May the Lord be with you
All
people.
right.
Settle. For the young man, this is what EFCC. EFCC, they are not. They know what they're supposed to do. What about the politicians that is packing money? Both retired politicians, what have they do? They just go to the common man and go arrest. Well, I know that they, whatever they're doing, they say they're doing their work. Yes, they're doing their work, but the young man must be free. So they should leave the young man and let them face the reality.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Asiase. You need to make it brief. We need to go.
My name is Ansiasa. My own take is that they should release very dark black man. They should let that man go. We need such people that are helping so many Nigerians in this very difficult time. That man has impacted the life of so many Nigerians. Where should such people be? Where should they trouble such people? No, let him go. Even what politicians and leaders have never done for Nigerians, that man has been doing it. Must good people be always tackled? Whatever may be the case, EFCC, let very dark black man go freely. Free.
All right, thank you, Asiase.
Yeah.
Biafra Pastor, how are you doing? Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right, the man represents the masses. He represents the voice for the voiceless. It's a voice for the voiceless. And of course, you know what is happening. What has happened to him now is in the custody of the EFCC. Some said it was an illegal arrest being carried out by the Economics for Financial Crimes Commission, that's the EFCC. Regardless of anything that happened, what Nigerians are demanding right now is the release of VDM. We've moved from release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to VDM. We have your own position on this, sir.
You know, good morning. Good morning, wherever you are watching. God bless you all, our viewers. Yes, what the EFCC has done is uncalled for. I don't know, Mr. Mike, why is it that our force agencies always show their muzzle on innocent people? Boko Haram is there. ISWAP, they are all there. You understand? And the herdsmen are there, terrorizing the nation. Why can't they show that muzzle to them? They are bringing the muzzle to people like us, the commoners. My own opinion here is that let them free very dark man. EFCC, listen. I've been saying this in time without number even before today. Nigerian EFCC, I don't trust them. They too, they are criminals. Yes. Was it not last year that one of them went away with some amount of dollars?
Even Darkman has been criticizing that office.
You understand?
Yeah, that office,
Yeah.
that institution.
You understand?
For some times now.
So, why are they not waking up to do the needful? Look at Nigerian politicians. I believe even Akpabio, the Senate president, have issue of NDA cases, that Niger Delta Fund, your money issue like that.
Commission.
Yes, which is squander the money. I didn't see EFCC going after Akpabio. Akpabio is supposed to, be behind the bar of EFCC, but Akpabio is moving freely. Oh, why? Then you see somebody that come out to voice out for the voiceless, somebody that can speak, which I cannot speak. That is the person that you people are showing muzzle. And we have people that are causing more harm in the society. You are not doing anything. God will judge. God will judge. No matter what we do. I will not forget what James Omotosho said. He said, whatsoever you sow, anything you do, you give account.
As the judge.
That is the judge.
Handling Mazenam
Nnamdi Kanu case. He said, anything you do, you give account. Believe that for now, you are EFCC, this EFCC. One day you will not be there. And whatsoever you do is waiting for you. Look at the case of El-Rufai. You know when El-Rufai was acting against some Christians in Kaduna, you understand? To him, he believed that he's untouchable. He believed he's unstoppable. He believed that nothing they saw. What stopped him from becoming a senator or being given a major given an appointment? Because of the past. Anything you do, we definitely speak. You will give account. So let them release Verydarkman, and they not see him committing. He has not committed any offense.
People are calling for his release, we have some people going against his release, saying that
that is how it's supposed to be.
He's not an upright person.
Yeah. That is how it's supposed to be. Everybody, all hands must know. You must have an opposition. See, let me tell you, in everything you do, you must have an opposition, and that your opposition is the one that strengthens you. If you don't have opposition in what you are doing, check yourself.
Taiwo Lawal, do you have a personal grudge with FC Verydarkman? Do you have any personal issue with him? Let us know. Do you have any issue with him? But I can see the way Taiwo Lawal is commenting here.
Seriously,
yes.
He's
seriously against the guy. He doesn't really like Darkman. Yeah. And people are telling him to stop talking about him. We should stop commenting about Darkman there. All right.
That is his own opinion.
That is his own opinion. And City Stand, we don't stop people from airing their opinions.
Yes.
Now, everyone is entitled to his or our own opinion on this platform. We don't stop anyone from commenting. We only need to respect each other's opinion. Yeah, let's maintain decorum on the comment section. We need to go this morning. We'll be back tomorrow, the 6th of May 2025. The arrest of VDM Verydarkman is stirring controversy in the country, and people are saying, please free Verydarkman. That's what Nigerians want. Free him. The Rattel family too. I know they are here. They are all here. You know, some of them are here. You know, the Revolution Now family. They are also here. Yes, Rattel family is here. The Obedience are also here this morning, and I can see it in the comment section. Over 500 messages. Over. Yeah, that's above 500 and still counting. Yeah, 500 and still counting. We appreciate all of you. We pray he gets out of this mess. He found himself now. All right, please comment after the live broadcast. We'll be there to give response to your opinions, concerning this topic, and also please share. Let people know about City Stand. Like, very, very important. Yeah, you like, share this program. All right, we'll be back tomorrow, as I said earlier on. And need to appreciate Mrs. Tina. Mrs. Tina, thank you so much for your blessings. Thank you so much for the gift. I'll be doing the needful after the program. I'm sure some of them will come here tomorrow to appreciate you. Bless you all and have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
Sorry, that Verydarkman, àwọn ó dàbí àwọn tó ti Kanu náà ni, and that is what we've been saying. Don't push a non-state actor in fire ground. Wọ́n ti set it fún already. Officially, ìpàgọ́mẹ̀ ìtàkùn àwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì mọ̀ pé there is something sponsor him, won't go for pay for him to agitation. Number one, activists, right?